while last year, then there was 4. So we're kind of holding average there, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Nick, so much for speaking to us.
Yeah, thank you.
Where are we going now?
Are we going back to Studio Red? Possibly. Thank you very much
We
for
are.
joining us. Hopefully we'll be back later with some more games. We'll try and think of something different. Who knows? Right. See you later.
Thanks, guys. You're coming back to me, but you are going straight back over to Studio Blue and Beth. Hi, Beth.
Hi.
Hi, we're here in Studio Blue, and we've got Rokas, who is a candidate to be the Social Sciences faculty rep. But before we, go into the tough interview questions, let's find out some more about the role.
Social Sciences faculty rep. As part of the Academic Representation Network, students are supported by over 450 reps and the student engagement team at USU.
Thank you. So, very briefly, in a few words, summarise why should students vote for you?
Hello, first of all, I'm Rokas. The 3 key points in my manifesto are spaces for academic activities and creating community, effective communication with students, and customized and integrated career support for social sciences faculty. So those are my manifesto point, and I think a lot of students in the social sciences faculty would find them quite relevant. To add on to that, the main theme in my campaign is to talk, to encourage conversation. So if students have more points, I would be more than willing to encourage conversation going on and listening to students.
Yeah, so let's, examine some of those points a bit deeper. So you said you want specific spaces for academic activities. How would this differ from what we have now? For example, can't academics just book out seminar rooms? How would this be any different?
So the ultimate goal of my manifesto would be to have a specific dedicated space for social sciences. So right now, there's no sense of community really within social sciences. When I talk with students about what they think of social sciences faculty, they don't realize that they are within the faculty. So I think that's quite a big problem, because if we encourage the sense of community, a lot of could be done in terms of peer-assisted learning from good practices, joint events, and etc.
Yeah, and as well as that, you talk about, an increase in effective communication with students. Would you label communication at the moment ineffective? And what steps would you take to make communication a bit more effective?
Yeah, I guess I would say the communication now is not reaching its full potential per se.
Very diplomatic.
Yeah, essentially, most of communication now is done through emails, and students don't really read emails. So I would encourage to look for alternative communication methods, trying out to utilize social media maybe, and all the other platforms which are available. Because what we have right now is clearly not working, because students just don't read their emails.
Yeah, and as well as that, you talk about customised and integrated career support for the social sciences faculty. So at the moment, the careers department has 2 careers consultants, which cover the social sciences faculty. So one covers economics, education, law and management, and the other one covers PPE, politics, sociology, social policy, social work, SPS, and women's studies, and also works with the Hull York Medical School. So, what specific changes would you be making to look to career support, or what additional support would you be wanting to introduce? How would you make it customised, and more generally, how would this tie into the responsibilities you have as faculty rep?
Well, first of all, I want to utilize the resources which are already there. So as you mentioned, we have 2 careers advisors for social sciences faculty, but I don't think that, first of all, students are there. Well, at least quite a lot of students are not aware that they exist. Second of all, it's just not used to the full potential. So just raising awareness, encouraging conversation on how we can make it work for social sciences faculty. And in terms of integration, I would like to see career skills as more emphasized thing in degree structures. So, for example, modules could emphasize certain skills which you gain from it, which could be applicable in labor market. Because right now I feel social sciences are very no job focus per se, and that's not necessarily bad, but I would like to see more focus on that.
Yeah, that's all we've got time for. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. And we're ready to hand back to the others in wherever we're going next.
Great, thank you.